Hello and welcome, dearest. I'm Grandma Mimsy, and this is my public service announcement because we have changed into the non standard time of the year. Excuse me. Because of the daylight saving time, it is not plural, it is daylight saving time. We have made the adjustment to lose the hour and go forward so that it is daylight longer towards the end of the day. And I am doing the conversion here so you can either pause and write this down or screenshot it for your reference for the future. Because of the different areas I have done the places in the United States. I do know that Maniology for the live video does, and as do I, have followers who are from other countries that watch. And I appreciate you all just as much. Thank you very, very, very much. For those of the community, the Ohana community, that is interested in following the lives from Maniology on the Tuesday and the additional unboxing day, to be able, because theirs is time sensitive for the most part, that to watch the show live, if that is your intention to do, because of the time change. I don't want people to forget to make that adjustment in their reminders or timers or clocks or whatever it is that you have to do for the mental gymnastics to create that. So if you are in another area that I did not list, you'll need to do your own calculations to figure out the time. And if that is something you just don't know how to figure out, then let me know in the comments section where you're located or the closest major city, state, province to the area that you're in. And I will help you figure out what the differences in time mathematically are and what time equals for you. So at this point, because we are in the I think it's the minus is what it is, because we've subtracted an hour, and the plus is where we go back to standard. So I think this is the daylight adjustment but hey, I'm old and sometimes I know things and sometimes I don't. Hawaii does not change. I want to say places in like Arizona and other states do not change. So this doesn't apply to you, I guess, in that regards, because your time is the same time as it has always been. So you're not losing or gaining that extra hour back and forth, which I wish they would just, I appreciate the daylight saving of it, in that, it does seem nicer to have the extra hour at the end of the day. Everybody has an opinion on it. I just wish, I know, like a lot of people, we quit the swinging back and forth. Pick a time of general consensus where the majority of people would be necessitated or happy, and then leave it. Because in my understandings and the research is that everyone that is on daylight saving time has health issues, sleep issues in regards to that. Especially on like the Monday of, so that the Sunday that the time changes, the next Monday, there's a lot of higher incidences of heart attacks in men and other things like that. So dudes, get your sleep. But anyway, and the stress that goes along with that just makes, I used to love the fact that there was more time at the end where it was lighter, and could be able to do things out and about, in that theory when I was younger. But at this point, it just, one way or another, it's going to be light out, and the sun is going to be either warmer or less warm, depending on the part of the year. So whatever the time says that it is, But for me and where I live, it's gotten to be, as I get older, because of daylight saving and summer time, people get stupid. And I'm going on that word. I practice kindness all the time, but people get stuck on that stupid, and they think about them and what they want to do. And my general pet peeve, and this has always been, so this is not just because I'm some old crazy lady, I've always been of the mindset that when you get in and out of your car and you're walking into a parking lot area of where people live, that if you're having a conversation, lower your voices. Just because you're outside doesn't mean you have to use your outside voice. If you are driving your car sitting at a red light, I understand everybody likes to crank the radio or sing to your favorite song and just, have your enjoyment while, you're passing the time waiting for the light change. But remember, you got your windows down and there are people living in that area. You're being rude, especially to those who are daytime sleepers because they work nights. So if you're in a residential area, close the windows and turn the music down when you're at a red light to the best of your ability to be respectful of others. That's just, my thing is don't disturb people. And then you get the kids that want to play and bounce the basketballs and do other things. And my perspective is if I am in my own home, there's that phrase I grew up with, your home is your castle. So if you're in your own home, being comfortable in your underwear, kind of, so to speak, as the joke goes, and I'm watching something that is within a few feet of me, and I can't hear or listen to what I'm trying to do. So if I'm listening or trying to read a book, if I'm watching a TV show, if I'm, doing something on my device that is right there in front of my face, and I can't hear at a volume level that I can't turn things up loud enough to drown out your noise, you're being too loud. You're being way too loud. So that's just my pet peeve intermixed in all of this. But again, so I digress. I'm sorry. But so Hawaii is always on standard time. Alaska does shift. So they will be in the daylight time. So when the 1:30 time for the live will be at 3:30. If you're in the Pacific daylight time, it will be 4:30. Mountain will be 5:30. Central will be 6:30, and Eastern is 7:30. And again, I don't have the calculations for other countries because they also have different divisions and provinces and areas that are in different shifting, just like we are. So depending on what country you're in, I could give the time, but it would be the wrong time because you're in a different area than the standard that I used. So let me know, and I will then start compiling a list to be able to make the changes for that. If you are watching from another place, give me your location, and I will add this to my list of what I do. And then I will fill in the different times when we revert back in November for the return to standard time for everyone. But I just wanted to make sure so that you can put a note up, put a reminder up, set an alarm on your phone or other devices. Anything that you talk to, that you say, hey, name of lady, please do these things. It is wonderful for, reminding you of those different things. So tell them to be able to do that. And there are multiple competing companies for that. Even your phone, if you say you can go into I think it's a Google Assistant on your phone, whether you have it or not, and download that for your phone compatible device thing, and then you can do the things if you don't already have it. And then if you have a Google email, you probably already have it, but you tap on the different parts of what your device works for, and you can set up reminders and timers that will pop up, and you can have alarms that will pop up, and in some of your alarms you can even have it voice activated, that while it goes off with the ringy dingy sound of your choice, it will also say in words, and say the things that you want it to say to tell you what the alarm is for, which makes it a lot easier when you have a lot of alarms. You can pay attention. Oh yeah, that's what that's for. Anyway, great. And I know these alarms because I use them quite regularly because my life is dependent on alarms. I have alarms going off all the time because you're in the middle of cooking something, or you're in the middle of watching something, and even though I had alarms go off, I did miss or almost did miss one of the lives because it was on an odd day, and I totally forgot, and I hit the alarm and didn't pay attention to it. And thank you to my community that went, "Hey, we're here," and I went, "Oh yeah, crap." Sorry for the bad words. Anywho, again, this is just my long-winded roundabout way of saying, hey, don't miss Tuesday. Because I know a lot of people, are late for things on the Sunday and the Monday because they forget to make the clock adjustment for the shift. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching on this non-nail public service announcement of advisory to the world that we are trying to live in peacefully. And I do use the word peacefully because we need to be reminded to be peacefully in the mindset of peacefully living with peace and calm. As my very posh great-great-grandmother would say, stiff upper lip and remain calm. We must be calm. Even though there's chaos, we must be calm. I love my great-great-grandmother. She was such a fun lady. I didn't get nearly enough time to spend with her, but that's okay. I have memories. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Bye.